Hi everyone. This is gonna be all over the place. Like, let's just put that there. I have decided to take a leap of faith, and I've been wanting to do this for ages, but you know, New Year's coming up, just thought, let's crack on, let's do this. So I am starting a YouTube channel. For this video, I just thought Q&A, gonna get ready. I'm a makeup artist, so this is gonna be a makeup channel. Do my makeup, and I went on my Instagram and asked you to ask me some questions about me, about makeup, about life in general, just weird, funny questions. I will leave my Instagram below, and yeah, you can follow me on there, see what sort of things I've already done. So I'm not going to go into much detail while doing my makeup. There is going to be plenty of that. So let's actually have a, ooh! I mean, I have looked at these questions a little bit. And first things first, a lot of people are asking how old I am. I am 21. I was 21 on the 2nd of June, so that makes me a Gemini. Anyone else needs their brows done? This lockdown needs to hurry up and end. The next question is, where am I from, where am I based, etc. So for anyone that's obviously not got me on Instagram, you probably might not know this. I am based in Essex, Loughton. So I do still do clients and everything, so that is where my clients come to. So for the makeup today, it's just going to be like a simple turn my brows. I love the soap bushy brow effect. Right, so the next question is, how long have I been doing makeup? So I have been doing makeup, it will be 2 years in April, but I say this to my clients, that is during a global pandemic. So obviously, as you probably are aware, a lot of the beauty industry have like not really worked for the duration of 2020. So that obviously, if I'm technically doing clients, it's probably only been about a year. And obviously, after doing it for 2 years, I obviously realised how much I loved it. So I'm taking it a step further onto YouTube, which I'm very excited about. Nervous, but excited. Really annoying because I never normally have extensions on my lashes, but I do for Christmas, which I do love having extensions, but when it comes to doing makeup, sometimes they just get in the way. How did I start? Okay, so I suppose I should go into how I learned, etc. So the reason, like, one of the main reasons why I feel like I want to start YouTube is because it's where I learn. I just learn from looking at other people on YouTube. I taught myself basically by watching videos, like for Instagram and stuff. I didn't do a course. I just, yeah, taught myself, practiced loads. And yeah, so I just feel like I know how beneficial YouTube is for some people, so I am giving back. So yeah, that's literally it. I always say to people, like, it is just practice. Like, you've got to practice so much with makeup. Once you know the techniques and stuff, it is just practice, practice, practice. And although I moan about not being able to work during lockdown, like, I practiced so much. Like, that's where I got better, like my improvement during that lockdown, because I was literally doing makeup every day. I had nothing else to do. Made lockdown a lot better for me. I learned so much in that time, just with like your confidence and stuff. Like I feel like that's how I'm confident enough to like do this now. And yeah, when I started doing clients for like the bit in between the lockdown where we could work again, I just felt so much more confident. But yeah, all on YouTube. I've done like a couple of master classes, but again, that's just like through makeup artists on Instagram and things like that. Like I didn't go to college for it. I did do a one-to-one course, but I mean, that was just more so for me to feel like I had something behind me. Didn't need it, I don't think. Just self-taught. Someone said, this is going a bit, well, it still is about me, but off the makeup side, favourite cocktail / alcoholic drink. I am, when I'm out, I am a wine drinker. Like, I do like wine. I rarely drink anything else, to be honest, now. Or I like a pink gin, again with lemonade. Tonic is, oh, I don't mind it, but it is way too bitter. Favourite cocktail, so classic, but it's gonna have to be a porn star. Or if I'm on holiday, a daiquiri, strawberry daiquiri. But I find like it has to be that like thing. Like I only, if I'm in England, I have porn star martini, don't ever really have daiquiri. But if I'm abroad, I ain't getting a strawberry daiquiri. I don't ever get a porn star martini. That is the rules. But yeah, wine all the way, which isn't good for my body or the hangover. I literally get the worst hangovers on wine. But these questions someone asked me, the moment I felt proudest, I mean, I know my journey with all this and like my makeup journey is only starting, so I feel like there is going to be definitely more times where I felt proud. But I think just proud in myself for doing this. Like I don't think, if you'd have asked me this 3 years ago, like I would have never have put myself down for doing this. Like it just was never, I don't know, like I just wouldn't have thought about it. So I think just like starting off with my makeup, I always feel proud when like on my Instagram, when people like message me, like I'll get like random people message me and just to tell me like how like they think I'm doing such a good job, and that to me is just crazy. I've been out a couple of times now and people be like, oh, like come up to me and say how much they love my makeup, and I'm literally like, that is crazy. So I feel like I always feel proud then how far I have come just in 2 years. I'm always like saying that, like, if obviously this is a very weird place, like even I've been around for 2 years like on my makeup Instagram, so I've sort of, I know what social media can be like, and especially with the makeup it's like a lot of pressure sometimes. And I always say to people on my Instagram, like, make sure that you're looking back and seeing how far you've come, because like there's no point comparing yourself to someone else's journey. Look back at yours and you'll actually see like that you'll feel proud of how far you come. Like, so I reckon a lot of times when I do that, I feel proud. Everyone's journey is different. Like, you can't compare yourself. I know it's so hard not to when you're looking at other people, but yeah, you just got to look back at yourself. And that was a ramble, but that's probably when I feel most proud of myself. I'm just like, I'm not even doing this in like a order. I'm literally just going from top to bottom. Best memory on holiday with your friends, right? So I would say I love a holiday. Like, I'm literally, I can't believe I've not been on holiday this year. Like, that is mad. Like, I've not been, well, I did right at the beginning, but it's been so long since I've been on holiday and I literally can't deal. I've said this on my Instagram, anywhere on holiday if I'm with my friends, like, I don't care. Like, they are one of a kind. Like, we just have the best times ever. But destinations that we love, Ibiza, had the best memories in Ibiza. Like, it's just, oh, it's just unreal. Whether the partying, just the crazy memories that we've got. I just have so many. Like, I literally couldn't pick one. But just know, wherever I am with my friends, it's just a great time. So yeah, but I'd definitely say Ibiza. Oh no, I'm lying. Oh my god, how did I forget? So our first girls' holiday, it still is like we talk about it all the time. So we went to Ayia Napa when we just turned 18, I think. So not even that, well, 4 years ago. And it, hands down, was that, like, you hear horror stories about first girls' holidays. Like, my sister hated her girls' holiday, like, but I went and we had the best time ever. Like, it was just so good. Like, we was just, I think we was, back then we was young, carefree, we didn't really care at all. I'd have to say, that holiday. Let's get another question. So, go to meal / takeaway. That just got out, so I hope, God, I'm all new to this. But what was I answering? Right. So yeah, as I said, I am a foodie. I love my grub. And I feel like my takeaways definitely, like, I go through phases. Like, 1 minute I'll really love something, and then I'll like change what I want, like, and I'll have it like all the time. So like every weekend when we're getting a takeaway, it'll be this takeaway. So at the moment it's a Chinese, but then obviously it swaps between that and an India. But I would say, like, favourite meal, like, the thing is, I am actually the worst eater in the world in terms of, I don't eat meals. Like, obviously I eat meals, but like, I'm not very good with it. I'm a snacker. I love a snack. I know that's bad because I've like probably got the worst diet ever. I don't really eat meals. But yeah, for like meals, if say like me and my friends or like me and my boyfriend are going out, like, I'm partial to like an Asian or like, yeah, like Thai, like all them sort of foods. I actually have said, like, I need to stop. That is one of my main focuses come January. I need to not go on a diet, but just like eat meals, eat a bit of like, it gets to like 12, 1 and I'm like, oh, I'm not actually eating today. Actually, that's a lie. Even it could be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm like, oh, I've forgotten to eat. Like, it's just weird. But then I'll go and have like a packet of crisps. That one's hard, but definitely a Chinese at the moment. Favourite eyeshadow to wear, like eyeshadow palette, I'm guessing. So you'll actually probably come to learn that I love doing my makeup, like all these crazy looks over on my Instagram. I love the crazy looks. But when it comes to like me, when I'm going out, I'm just quite basic. Like, even now, like, I'm just like, don't really go crazy on the eyes. I love like browns on my eyes. Obviously I've got blue eyes, so all like your oranges, they are my go-to. Like, I love like my Morphe Second Nature palette. Like, it's got all your browns in. It was actually my first ever palette I bought and I still wear it all the time, use it all the time. Yeah, I love, this is like another one of like, if I'm traveling, like, this is my favourite. It's the Sosu Remastered Hot Fire palette. But like, literally these colours are my colours all the time. But I do, obviously, for my Instagram and now for you guys, I will get creative and I do love that stuff. But actually, me just going out, it's just plain old browns, oranges, classics. Okay. Favourite thing about my job. So I would say the favourite thing about my job, I love, don't get me wrong, I am an all or nothing kind of girl with makeup. Like, I will either be glammed up or no makeup at all. So obviously both's good. If you don't wear makeup, you don't wear makeup. You still look good, whatever. But when I do someone's makeup, so say like on a Saturday, someone's come to me, they've been out the night before, the Friday night, and they're feeling rubbish. And they openly say, make me feel pretty. That's like the best thing. And then when I do their makeup and I see the end result and like how I've made them feel, like made them feel alive, like, do you know what I mean? Like they always say, like, oh, I feel so much better. Like, I love that. Like, but like someone cried when I done their makeup. Like, that is unreal to me. Like, I just thought, obviously I was thinking in my head, don't ruin your makeup. I've just done your makeup. But I just thought, you're actually like that happy. Like, just to make someone feel confident and just, yeah, all like that. Because I do it on myself. Like, if I'm having a rubbish day, you just put makeup on to make yourself feel better. Like, it is so powerful in that sense. I love the makeup in general, getting creative and like trying out new things, finding out what you love, like things like that. Like, of course I love that, but there's just something different about when you do it on someone else and they feel like so happy with it, like you've done that. Let's get another question up. Biggest fears. Okay, you know what, this is weird because we were actually talking about this the other day, like when I'm a Celeb was on, like what would be your biggest fear? And like, not to sound like tough, because I'm definitely not, there isn't anything that comes into my mind. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm probably like scared of most things, but like I'd say like a fear is when you're literally like petrified and like you don't go near them, or like you can't, like you've got a phobia or whatever. Like, I don't really have that with anything. I'm the one in the room that gets the spiders. Like, everyone I know is petrified of spiders, so if anything, it's me getting them. So I wouldn't say I'm scared of that. Like, don't get me wrong, if you put me in a coffee and with snakes, yeah, I'm gonna probably myself, but I wouldn't say it's like a fear of mine. I don't know, like I don't really like heights, but I just don't think it would stop me from doing anything. I think that's the thing. Like, I still do it, but it's scary. Like, do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. Let's get another question mark. Okay. So I suppose this could, what's your New Year's resolution? Someone's asked like makeup goals, New Year's resolutions, long-term goals, things like that. So, okay, New Year's resolution. So I've already sort of said one, my eating pattern. Not going on a diet because I don't really, I ain't got the willpower for that. Just sort of want to eat a bit more healthy, eating pattern better. Basically. Also, so if you're on my Instagram, you probably know already, but I have an addiction to Diet Coke. It is bad. Sound about weirdo, but yeah, I literally only drink Diet Coke. Although saying that, see, got my water today, but that was only because there's probably no Diet Coke downstairs. But yeah, I drink a lot of it, so that's another one that's got to go. It's not go completely, there's no way I could get rid of it completely, but I'm definitely gonna cut down because yeah, I do drink a lot of Diet Coke. Obviously YouTube was my New Year goal as such, like I sort of said, like in the new year I'm gonna start it, but I'm a few days early. But yeah, so that was what my next makeup goal. So as well, I am only a part-time makeup artist at the minute. I do have another full-time job, so that is always on my goals, to eventually do makeup full-time. I don't really go into like long-term goals just yet. I feel like I'm still quite new to this. Like, I know I've been doing it for 2 years, but I am new to this. Obviously YouTube is new for me, so I feel like I'm still seeing like what direction I want to go in. The good thing with makeup is that you can literally do so much with it. Like, people ask like, oh, like, what do you do with it? But I mean, like, obviously you can do client work, you can do photo shoots, you can do weddings, you can do YouTube, you can do like teaching. Like, there's so many ways to like do makeup and like what direction your job goes in, and I just feel like I'm still quite new to it. I want to like try everything basically before I make it my long-term goal. Like, it could be YouTube, it could actually in the end be having my own studio, and do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things. So makeup long-term goals I don't really have just yet, apart from obviously I want to do this full-time. And then I do have my short-term goals, which is like over on my Instagram, like my following, or like working with a brand, or like just, I always write down my goals. So I do definitely have some, but long-term I just feel like at the moment I'm still getting to know this life, this world. Like, it would be a bit weird if I knew exactly what direction I want to go in, because you never really know that. It changes all the time. Never would have thought I'd be here doing this, or like just makeup in general. Like, I was the least person to be doing this. What made me want to become a makeup artist? So like I just said, it was very random. Like, I was always the one like getting my friends to do my makeup and things like that. Like, I just wasn't, I don't know, it was just weird. Like, I wasn't actually into it when I was younger. I think what it was is I just sort of I got to like 16, 17, and like I was a poor excuse of a girl. Like, I didn't really have a makeup bag. Like, I just was rubbish. So it started off as like me watching YouTube and just like practicing for myself. That was what the plan was. And then I just fell in love with it. Like, obviously I was practicing on myself, and yeah, I just like loved it. I started practicing on my sister, and she was like, you're actually really good, like you should do it as like a part-time thing. And of course, I feel like with everything, you're like, oh, you're worried to do it, you don't really know what the situation is gonna be. So yeah, I was really nervous. I just sort of didn't know what to do. But it was actually my sister that made my Instagram account. She just sort of, where I'd been doing like her makeup and we'd been taking pictures and stuff, I'd been practicing on myself, she just sort of made it for me, and it was just like, okay, there was no going back now, like this is it. Just playing around. Like, I feel like this is like my therapy as such. I didn't really have any other hobbies. Like, I didn't really do anything else apart from like working and like going out and stuff. So it was actually really nice to have this. I was buying all the makeup. My mum was like, this is getting a joke, you've actually got to do something with it. So yeah, I started doing clients, and I now always think like, I don't know what I would do without it. Like, not even like that, but like, what would I do with my days? Like, my days literally consist of doing makeup, especially during lockdown. Like, if I didn't have the makeup, I would literally be bored out of my mind. The reason for starting YouTube now, I just feel like I love talking, as you can probably tell, and I love talking about makeup, like, and teaching about it. And like I said before, like, I learned from YouTube, so I just feel like this, if I'm gonna do anything, this is the way to go for like the next step, like to push myself even more. Yeah, so I'm very excited about it, but I'm nervous as well. I just feel like, You just got to sort of forget about everyone else and just do it. If you want to do it, just go for it, take the risk. Would you ever do makeup abroad? Maybe for like summertime. Yes, because me and one of my best friends, so like my best friend, she's a hairdresser. Alessia, if you're watching, hi. So she's a hairdresser, and we actually have spoken about this so much. So as I said earlier, we love Ibiza. We love it. So we have actually said that we would love to do like just a few months just during the season out doing makeup and hair like together. Obviously Corona happened, so that didn't turn out how we wanted it to go. But next year, if we're allowed, like if we can go away, definitely think we would do it. I feel like we're at that age where we sort of need to do it now. I would love to do it, like just out there. It'd be so different. Like we'd be together, so we'd be doing it together. It would be great. Like definitely it is one on the list to do. Favourite look of 2020. Okay, I know this one because someone asked me this the other day. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna have a YouTube moment. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. Try to. That look, yeah, that's definitely my favourite at the minute. Do you know what it is? I love getting creative. I really do. But there is nothing better than when like you just have a simple glam like that. Is just, it was so simple for me to even do. It was just like glowy and just nice. Like it was, I called it like model makeup vibes. Like I feel like there was just glitter on the lids, a little wing, like I'm obsessed with wings at the minute. Glowy skin, I put some freckles on. Like it was just such a nice natural look. That is my favourite look. I know it's like one of my most recent ones, so there's probably been so many. I've done so many looks during lockdown. So many. So like it would be hard for me to choose a favourite look. But that, yeah, definitely one of my favourites. I actually done it in the, I was going out in the evening and I done it in the morning to like get the content before going out. And I put it on and I was like, I want this to go out in. Like I don't want to take this off. I'm obsessed with it. I was going out at 7 o'clock at night. I'd done it at 12 o'clock and I was like, oh, I just got to sit in it. So actually, and then by the time I went to bed about 4 in the morning, it actually lasted like 12, 13 hours. Like it was, I was obsessed. Yeah, I just didn't want to take it off. So yeah, and also I've had so many people asking me for a tutorial on that look. So let me know and I will actually do it as a YouTube video. As we are going on to it, my favourite lip combo. Favourite lip. I've also got a lip, a question about my lips. Are my lips natural? Yes, they are. They are. Everyone always says about my lips and I'm proud of them. They are my own. No filler in there. But yeah. Favourite lip liner, the Morphe lip liners. Yeah, the Morphe lip liners, they are my favourite. Like, they have overtaken MAC. In my opinion, I always reach these rather than my MAC lip liners. And this shade is unreal. So it's sweet tea, it's always sold out, so you just know it's a good end. But yeah, it is hard to talk while you're doing your lips. I do, so yeah, my lips are natural, but I do overline the top lip just because I have the most uneven lips there is. Yeah, they are a good size, but my bottom one just sticks out. So my top one, I do overline it just a little bit just to make them more even. My favourite, so that was the Morphe Sweet Tea. Then I go in with the Doll Beauty C'est La Vie lipstick. This is like the nicest, like peachy tones. Like I always go for I always love like a peach blush, browns, oranges on my eyes. So like this lip stick is my favourite. I either go in with either one of these glosses afterwards. So this is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. So sometimes I go in with this one. I've recently purchased, well, repurchased the Kiko Milano Hydra Glosses in 19. So I have been swaying more towards this one, but these two equally with this liner and lipstick, I always go in. I am a glossy girl. I do love a gloss. Oh, missed the part. Just makes such a difference. Should we ask a few more questions? I know I'm ready. I just got a spray. Ask a few more questions because I think I'm nearly at the top anyway. What is my full-time job? So I am assistant Monday to Friday and then I do the makeup on the weekends and some Fridays. Obviously at the moment I've been working from home all this time because of Corona, so it has given me a lot more time to focus on my makeup. And yeah, that is the goal in the end. Like, I love my job, but I just love this more. There's just no denying it. I love this more and I want to do this all the time. Sweet or savoury person? Sweet. There's not even an explanation. I'm a sweet person. I'm so sweet. Do I have any pets? Okay. Oh, he's not here. I have my little cat, Chester. He's so cute. And, okay, I do have a dog as well, but it's my boyfriend's dog, but it's basically my dog. It's a French bulldog called Pablo. If you are on my Instagram, you've probably seen them both, but we, during lockdown, got a cat called Chester and he's just too much. He is the cutest. I've turned into a cat lady. It's not normal. I think that's it. I think I've actually got through them all. Hobbies, makeup, obviously. That is my only hobby. I'm joking. I mean, does holidaying count? But I've not been able to do that in 2020. But yeah, let's take these, oh actually let's spray my face. I hope I answered quite a bit. I mean, it was more to be like a get to know me. I suppose you did get to know me a little bit, but there was also like makeup questions in there as well. But I mean, we've got plenty of time to talk because I feel very excited to keep doing this, but I just thought, get to know me first, like know what I'm about. So yeah, obviously this channel is going to be makeup based. I mean, someone did ask me the other day, like, am I going to do other stuff? Like, I love watching YouTube and I do love watching like the normal videos. So maybe in time it might be like if there's a challenge going on or something, then maybe I will do it. I don't know. But yeah, obviously for now it's definitely going to be makeup based. I've got loads of little ideas I want to do. Yeah, I'm just really excited. And obviously if anyone wants to see anything from me, then let me know. So this is the first time I've used the camera. Wow. Alright. This is where I do like my little subscribe. I can't even do that yet. I'm not ready for that. But yeah, obviously that would be nice if you could subscribe. Follow my Instagram, things like that. I'm gonna try and upload as much as I can. Thanks for watching. I hope, I don't even know what to say. I hope like you join me on this journey. But yeah, I will be doing more crazy looks, but this is just, if you're getting to know me, get to know my basic look that I do all the time. But yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.